Hi everyone, I created a sunset makeup tutorial for you guys, and I am going to start off with my MAC Fix Plus, and then I'm going in with my e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer, and I'm just going to rub that in with my hands. Then I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in Classic Ivory, and it is the dewy finish, and I'm going to apply that onto my Real Techniques beauty sponge, and I'm just gonna dot that on my face and then use kind of like dabbing motions on all over. Don't use swiping motions or it can create lines. Then I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is my all-time favorite concealer, and it's in the shade Fair, and I'm gonna create like an upside down triangle shape underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to highlight my nose, forehead, and chin with it as well. And then I'm taking my Wet n Wild Mega Glow dual-ended contour stick, and I'm just going to contour a little bit and put a little bit on my forehead just to bronze it up. And then I am contouring my nose a little. And then I'm just going to take that same sponge and blend that all in as well. I do bring my concealer onto my eyelids also just to get them nice and prepared for when we do eyeshadow. And then when you blend out your contour, make sure you blend up, because if you blend down, it can kind of make it look like you have a 5 o'clock shadow. Then I'm going in with my Co-Cosmetics Powder Zero translucent powder, and just apply that all over my face just to set the products in place. Then I'm just gonna brush out my eyebrows, make sure there's no crazy hairs sticking out. And then I'm going to fill them in with my e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the shade medium. And I'm just going to start at the tail of my eyebrow and just use little short flicking motions to make it look like kind of like hairs. And I'm just going to give my eyebrow a little bit more of an arch. And make sure you go easy on the front of your eyebrow, because it can make it look a little bit unnatural if you don't. So just use short hair-like motions. And I'm going to do the same thing for my other eyebrow. Just start with the end and fill that in. And then once I'm done, I'm going to go back in with my spoolie and comb them back out, and it makes it look a little bit more natural. And now we are ready for eyeshadow. So I'm going to take some tape and apply that on my eyes because I want a really sharp look. And I'm going to take this Morphe blending brush and use this peach shade from my LA Colors Color Mashup 12 color eyeshadow palette, and just put that in my crease and use windshield wiper motions. And then I'm going to take my Sweet Peach Too Faced palette and use the shade Just Peachy and apply that in my crease right on top of that. Then I'm going back into my LA Colors palette and taking that purple shade, and this is just going to darken up the eye look a little bit, and I'm just going to blend that in the same way I did. I'm not going to take it up as high as I did with the pink shades, and just blend, blend, blend. And with the tape, you don't have to be careful at where you're putting your eyeshadow really, because when you take it off, it's going to be a perfect line anyways. Then I'm going to take this flat shader brush and spray it with some Fix Plus, because that can make the pigment so much better with eyeshadows. And I'm going to take this pretty purple shade, and it kind of has a blue tint to it, and I'm going to apply that right on my lids. Then I'm going to take this blue shade and put that right on top of that just to give it some shimmer and to lighten it up a little bit. Give it a little bit more of an aqua tint to it. This eyeshadow doesn't have the greatest pigment, but it is LA Color, so it is Drugstore, so I didn't expect too much out of it. Then I'm going in with my Hard Candy eyeshadow in the color Flashy, and it's just a glitter. And I'm going to take a angled brush and put that right in my inner corners. Make sure you're careful because it is glitter, and if it gets in your eye, it is going to hurt. Then I'm just going to blend it up into the lid a little bit just to make sure it doesn't look too crazy right there in just the inner corner. Then I'm going in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper, and I'm going to create a wing with my tape. It makes the wing so much easier. I do definitely recommend doing this if you are a beginner with makeup because it helped me learn so much how to do my eyeliner, and it just creates that perfect sharp wing. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, and with eyeliner, especially wings, you have to remember that they are sisters, not twins. They don't have to be perfect. And then I'm just going to go back in and finish the line on top of my lid. Make sure you don't pull your eyelid like I do because that's bad and it can create wrinkles. Then I went back in and applied some Ardell lashes, and I'm going to take this highlighting shade and highlight my brow bone. Some people don't like a super glowy highlight under their brow bone, but I do, so. Then I'm going in with this small brush from Coastal Scents and just going to go back in with the same shade I started with on my lid and do my lower lash line with it and just kind of start out small. And you basically want to mimic what you did in your crease on your lid for your lower lash line. And then I'm going back in with that purple shade, and I don't bring it all the way into the center, but almost. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the other eye, just start out with the pink and then go in with the purple just to darken it up a little bit. Then I'm going in with my Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express Mascara in the shade Blackest Black and putting that right on my lower lashes. And I did apply some of this on my upper lashes too earlier when I applied my falsies. And then I'm going to take my Tarte Pretty Paint Box and use the shade Provocative to contour and bronze up my face a little bit. And I'm using a Coastal Scents fan brush to do this because it makes contouring very simple. It blends everything out really nice. Then I am going to go in with my NYX Baked Blush in the shade Wanderlust. And I'm going to use this brush. You can really use any brush for blush. This one's from Walmart. I got it a long time ago, so I don't know the name of it. I'm just going to apply that right on my cheeks. Then I'm going to go in with my liquid Becca highlight in the shade Moonstone and apply that right on my cheekbones and on my nose. And I'm going to blend that right out with my fingers. And then right on top of that, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Gold Bar in the shade Holly Goldhead. And I'm going to take this Coastal Scents brush and just put that right on top and make me look like a glowing goddess because I love highlight. And then after I got done, I did go ahead and spray my face with my NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. And then this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please like and subscribe and let me know what you guys want to see me do next.